Evidence leaked. Tonight, WDSU Investigates is breaking down recordings from the investigation into Mayor Cantrell's former security detail, Jeffrey Vappy.
Well, WDSU investigative reporter Cassie Sherm was first to report this leak and dives deeper into what it revealed.
There are hours of recordings from when Officer Vappy was questioned about his time working for the mayor. Some say now that they've been leaked, the investigation is compromised.
Based on the definition that's in this policy, all right?
I understand it.
Okay.
Again,
is there a personal relationship?
no.
WDSU obtained this newly leaked interview where you can hear an investigator with NOPD's Public Integrity Bureau questioning Officer Jeffrey Vappy.
Can you describe the relationship that you have with your protectee?
Again, professional.
WDSU Investigates pressed for answers about the leak. The city attorney told us a flash drive was inadvertently released by the law department to a Hanno board member in response to the city council's directive to exchange records in advance of a special meeting. The flash drive had documents and recordings linked to the active investigation into Officer Vappy and his time serving as the mayor's security detail. On the record, you can hear Vappy claim Mayor Latoya Cantrell told him to go to Hanno meetings while serving as her protection.
That meeting has nothing to do with executive protection,
Nothing.
nothing to do with law enforcement.
Nothing.
You received no instructions from an NOPD supervisor to attend that meeting.
No, I got instructions from my boss who I was working with at the time, the mayor.
And the mayor instructed you to go to the meeting while on the clock.
That's correct.
The questions went beyond Hanno meetings, including his time spent at the French Quarter apartment used by the mayor.
About your time of being involved with the Patablo.
In the last interview, did you not say you took a shower at the Patablo?
Prior to coming to work, after working out.
I did.
Did you not say that you were with your protectee off hours exercising before you clocked in?
I did.
Okay.
It can certainly compromise the integrity of the investigation.
Eric Hessler with the Police Association of New Orleans believes this will hurt the investigation and should not be taken lightly.
Such a leak, whether inadvertent or not, is concerning to possible other witnesses that have not yet been submitted for interview. It could color their information that they give in any subsequent interviews. It's something that is pretty serious.
It's frustrating because this investigation always should have been outside of NOPD.
Council President J.P. Morrell says when the investigation into Officer Vappy was first opened, they raised concerns about NOPD taking the lead.
The Vappy investigation was centered around his interaction with the mayor's office. The mayor is over the chief of police, and we had tremendous concerns that there would be an effort to influence the investigation towards a specific outcome.
Morrell says this could also have legal repercussions.
There is significant state law that oversees confidentiality of investigations, particularly police investigations under the Police Officer Bill of Rights, where you could see culpability from the city, from failing to secure the documents, from individuals in the department who leaked the documents, or any way throughout that process.
When it comes to the evidence leak, the city attorney says, quote, the law department has since taken steps to address this mishap and has placed additional safeguards into practice to prevent these types of incidents from happening again. In studio, I'm Cassie Sherm, WDSU Investigates.
All right, Cassie, thank you. And you can count on WDSU to bring you the latest in this investigation on air and online and on WDSU mobile app.
All right, now to Commitment 2023, a candidate for a high